And then with the points, I feel like in life and in just in general, it's not how much you study for the test. And I certainly don't want to punish effort, because effort is great. But I feel like when we're talking about points, we should talk about what actually came of all the effort. And generally, the people who spend a lot of time are going to have produced the best results. But a lot of people also, just in what the brief amount they did, got a lot of good work done too. And it's the number of questions you get right, not the number of hours you studied in the end.
Should he, as a video camera person, actually like go around like and see nonverbal behaviors of people that aren't speaking?
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Just when people are talking, don't
Don't look at it.
Why I haven't been.
Okay.
There you go.
You got it.
I trust him with my life, so I trust him with video camera.
I came up with the idea for dance line because the captain is my RA, and so when we were stressed out about switching groups, I called my RA and asked if it would be okay and got the clearance to go tape, and then me and Alex went together and went and filmed their practice. And I compiled all the information from the questionnaires that I had people fill out and made a graph that we used in the PowerPoint. And I helped Lauren write the history paper, and I had talked to Lana about how they had switched captains, and so I was able to help Colette with a line or two of the script, coming up with history. And I timed during the rehearsal the day before. And I think, as far as the points go, I think it's just important to look at it relatively. Like, there was only 2 people, 2 or 3 groups with higher grades than ours. And it was,
Nice.
I don't know, I think since the people only got, 2.5 points higher was the biggest,
91.
biggest difference. I think it's just important to think that we did really, even though people may not be happy with the 88.5, like, we did really well relatively. And I just think since the groups weren't clearly defined and nobody had set things, and I think some people took on bigger roles when other people wanted to help and just weren't given the opportunity to, even when they were asking. Some people definitely do deserve more points, but I think in the end it's a group project and it's a group grade, and I just think it's not worth causing a huge conflict over a half a point or 1 point. And maybe the people who did do a lot of work, if you want to get like a 90 just so that does make it an A-, that's maybe 3 or 4 people who definitely deserve more points. That's only, a 1.5 more worth arguing about. So I just don't know if that's worth a big storm. But
Just 1 point rounded up.
One
point would round it up.
1 point. So.
Okay. For the presentation, I was with Alex in the beginning when we kind of messed up, so we didn't get the footage. So that was a mistake that I was part of. But then once we switched, what did I do? I went with Gabby and I filmed the interview of Lana. So we did that. And then I also showed up at a bunch of meetings. I tried to be at all the meetings that I heard of and stuff like that. And also I clicked the slides where where you're supposed to click the slides of the presentation. So I sat with Michelle and we went through the script and put in where all the clicks are supposed to be and where to play the videos and stuff like that. And as far as the points go, I totally agree with Whitney. I don't want to cause a huge conflict. I'm totally against it. I'm totally down to just avoid conflict. But I do think that some people spend a lot more time than others. So I understand when people do want higher points. But I'm happy with our grade and whatever.
I checked out the camera at the beginning of the project, I reserved it, and then I really did all the technology, worked with all the technology with getting the PowerPoint to work and the sounds to work, and editing the videos and transferring the videos and putting the videos in the PowerPoint. I sort of agree with both of you, I feel like some people definitely deserve higher grades than other people for the work they put into this project, but at the same time, like, we're a team, we got a B+, like, I'd be fine with keeping everyone's grade the same.
Yeah. I did videos with Abby. We figured out how to edit them. And once we finally figured out how to use the technology, and then we had to take a break because she had class, we went and videoed the towers thing, and then I made that video with Megan. And then I did a lot on like the smoothness, like make sure the script lined up with the PowerPoint and the clicking and stuff like that. So, and then the points, I mean, I think it's a team thing, and without clearly defined roles and the chaos kind of that it was, I don't feel like, I mean, I think it's just no clear evidence on where to cut points unless people are like putting them out there, but I don't think it should be left this way.
Once again, I worked on the videos with Abby and Michelle, and I did the presentation, and I did a little bit of like script lining up with stuff and a few revisions with Alex. And I definitely don't think I deserve the full 88.5, so I think there are people that deserve more than me, definitely. So I'm willing to give up my points.
I worked a lot on the lining up of the script with the PowerPoint and videos with Michelle and Abby, and I interviewed Lindsay Rubin, even though I think I probably could have put that to better use than posting it on the Facebook group. I think we could have used that a little better. I was a presenter, and Lauren forgot to say this, but the night before she helped make the poster with me, which was a very nice surprise.
And Lauren did my makeup. And Sherry's brought me my mug.
I agree with the last few people about the point system. I don't think it should be a very big deal, simply because we didn't start out as organized as we should have been.
Can we say meeting adjourned?
So it's a wrap?
It's a
We'll
wrap.
just- Are we gonna divvy up? Because, I mean,
Well,
if somebody
I think
feels
we
like.
did
They did.
Yeah, I don't want to do this without Bob.
Or Larry or
Larry and
Alex.
Alice.
Yeah.
And on top of that, remember we filled out those sheets right as we were
They're
leaving?
gonna do something with that.
So they're gonna look at it
are.
to see
They
like
sure
who
are.
did what, and then you can like how many names were listed.
This is what's
how
gonna
many
happen.
times they
Everyone's
were
gonna be
listed.
like, no, everyone did everything great. We just want to keep it, and they're gonna be like,
That's
oh,
not-
really? Because that's not what the sheets say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, they're gonna try to make a storm, but like we
Don't
work
do
together.
it. Don't.
We must
Don't have to fall for it.
We must
We
warn.
must
So you can perform sooner than
Can we
later.
try to get this on YouTube now or wherever?
Okay, what I'm gonna do right
YouTube.
now is if I
Okay,
can
let's
use
go.
that,
Yeah, you
I'll
can
load
do
it
it.
on my computer.